listen. This should be qualified here. If I die, would you name your child after me? I'm just being serious.
I never thought about it, but since you just asked, I feel like I have an obligation.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, and if you died, I would have to seriously consider that. But I'd also have to consider a few other things. For example, just an example, okay? I'm kind of partial to certain corporate logos, things like that. If those things were to go away, then I would have to consider naming my child after those as well. So that might screw up the whole naming my son Joshua thing. So, like, for example, Howard Johnson. I'm really partial to Howard Johnson. There's not a lot
of all corporations, Howard Johnson.
Well, there's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of them left. I mean, there's a police officer pulling someone over. I'm trying to tell a story here. All right, listen. There's not a lot of Howard Johnsons left. Okay, just isn't. And so, like, let's say Howard Johnson goes under. Because when I was young, someone says, "You're on a trip." Oh, where are you going on a trip? Oh, well, you don't have anywhere to stay. Just stay at Howard Johnson. So, if, for example, Howard Johnson goes under, I'd have to seriously consider: do I name my son Howard Joshua Smith, or do I name it Joshua Howard, or do I just go with what sounds great, Joshua Johnson Smith, and then I can just call him JJ?
Keep with the JJ, the JJ thing.
No, totally. But also I could go with, like, I'm really partial to Shipley's Donuts. I really like Shipley's Donuts. So, like, Shipley's Donuts, that's a Texas thing. If Shipley's Donuts goes under, then am I going to name my son Shipley Joshua or Joshua Shipley? Because Joshua Shipley already sounds like it's a full name. So Joshua Shipley Smith, that's just hard. That doesn't roll off the tongue. Just doesn't quite do it.
I would name my son Forrest Dugan Brown.
I think that's the way to go. I really do. I've had 6 Red Bulls. I'm ready for another one.
Let's go to Austin.
Austin it is. Woo! Second back!